Hello, everybody. Good afternoon, and welcome to Valencia, Spain. It's the FIBA Women's EuroBasket. It's game day 3, Group B. It's Italy taking on Greece. Well, Italy and Greece getting ready to trade blows here on the last day of the group phase. Serbia have already beaten Montenegro, as you can see, 87-75. Both those teams are going to be in, well, they're advancing anyway. Now, Italy and Greece, are they going to be joining them? Well, we're about to find out. Of course, Greece have yet to win a game. All is not lost. They will be eliminated, however, if they beat Italy by less than 15 points. So here's the key. Greece know they need to roll out and get a big win today. And Italy, you know, we watched them play against Serbia early in this tournament, and they were terrific. Looked to me like the best Italy women's team I'd ever seen. I'm Jeff Taylor, joined by Zania Stewart. And Zania, can Greece come up with a special performance today against this Italian team?
You know, they want to do their country proud for me. You know, they have lost 2 games, but they have shown development, and hopefully they can just have fun. Spanu obviously is a big part of their team. She had 10 points and 6 rebounds. We really need more of that from her. She's one of the veterans on the team. And then their post player, Fashula, had 4 points last game, which was a little bit disappointing, especially after she started off the tournament so strong with 21 points. So hopefully they establish their post play inside, and then they can kick it out and look for their open shots. But for me, I think Italy, definitely they lost obviously to Serbia, which was disappointed. A loss which was 86-81, and but they found their groove back and beat Montenegro 77-61. So no doubt they're feeling good. They played all their bench from 1 to 12 players, and everyone scored. So hopefully they can really just keep building and feeling good. I said it last game that I have Italy in my top 6. Jeff, I'm going to say it here and say it here yet again.
Okay, well, we're going to have a pause in the commentary for the playing of the national anthem.
Now we listen to the national anthem for Greece. Loud applause for Greece, ese fuerte aplauso para Grecia. Y a continuación, now we listen the national anthem from Italy.
Well, the national anthems have been played, and we are about ready to go. You see the referees, Blaž Zupancic, Sonja Teixeira, and Alexandra Stan from Slovenia, Portugal.
Getting ready to see Greece's starting lineup. No doubt, probably she will be in the lineup. Spanu, number 15.
Also, can I just say Alexandra Stan from Romania? The other referee. It slipped my mind.
Oh,
and,
no worries.
Yeah, we're going to look at the We're going to look at the rosters and the starting fives. And Greece have they've had some good moments in both games, but they just haven't strung together anything close to 40 minutes yet. But it's never too late. We saw a flash of the starting five. Hopefully it'll come back. There you go. Nope. Well, I see Nikki.
Yeah, Nikopolu.
Well, we saw Nikki Stamalampro in that starting five, and I'm imagining we're going to see Fasula as well. And
Spanu.
Katerina. Here's Nikopolu. Okay, well, we'll see it eventually. We'll know who they are when they go out there. Nikopolu, outstanding in the first game against Montenegro, I would suggest. See, she's averaging 11 points. And Coach Vasilij Marinos, he's probably like us, still waiting for that starting five to appear.
But for me, I think Greece just needs to come out here and have show a good performance of their style of basketball, and then here we'll see Italy's starting lineup, hopefully, no doubt. Okay.
Well, we're having some issues, apologies, but we do know that Bestagno's in there.
Yeah, Zanzini probably, maybe. Andre, I'm going to guess as well, started last game.
Okay, so Carangelo, Cecilia, Zandelasini, Francesca Pan, and Andre. So those, and of course they're coached by Lino Lardo and Pena amongst the players coming off the bench, but they do go deep and they have a lot of great players. Of course, a lot of the rosters, they make a big difference. Zany, what about this Carangelo? She's tough.
Carangelo, yeah, she played some really sturdy minutes, 12 points there, as you saw on the lineup, but she is just a speedy, fast, feisty guard, and I felt like she was really the game changer for the last game for them. So no doubt we'll see her, and we see the coach here. But she had 13 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal last game. She filled up the stat line, so I was very impressed with her. So no doubt she'll bring that fire and energy. And we have just under a minute to go. We probably have a bit less than that on the clock. There's 25 seconds, so we're ready for game 3. This is, isn't it? Of 4 today?
This is the third game of the day. Greece have scored less than 56 points in each of their FIBA Women's EuroBasket 2021 games. So in other words, they've struggled putting points on the board. Italy ranked first in this FIBA Women's EuroBasket from putting points on the board. Italy ranked first in this FIBA Women's EuroBasket from the free throw line, 3%.
That's a nice stat.
Coach Vasilij Marinos and Lino Lardo giving each other thumbs up, as well as the referees. I'm really interested to see, you know, we saw Belarus kind of go from being a team that looked like it was probably headed on its way home to a team that can be a real factor in this tournament. By the way, they really took apart Sweden in the last game. I'm really interested to see if Italy can maintain the positive start that they've shown here in this women's EuroBasket. You know, we know that Serbia can overcome a difficult start like they did earlier today against Montenegro and win. I want to see how Italy handle this Greek team. It's they do have a history. And of course, Greece beat Italy back in that famous FIBA Women's EuroBasket back in Riga to qualify for the FIBA Women's Basketball World Cup 2010. Well, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you're watching. We are in Valencia, Spain, on the Mediterranean. Just past 6 o'clock, and Italy and Greece trading blows. Always fun when these two teams, these two countries face off in basketball or any sport. And Zandalicini takes a very tough shot and a very tough start for the Azzurri.
Well, last game, she didn't shoot as many shots as she has in the previous. She was 4 from 8, 50%, but her first game, Jeff, she got up 38 shots in the game, so she can put up a fair amount of...
Remember, Greece need a huge win today.
Yeah, nice move by Spanu there. She can put it on the floor, crosses over and gets the first foul on Andre. I feel like these two teams kind of match up pretty well right now. Like for like, kind of.
So they're going to stop play because for some reason the horn went off. And they're just going to double check if the table needs them or if it was just...
They're trying to see who maybe the foul was on. It was on Andre. Number 22. Yep, that's what they wanted to know, Jeff. I told you I'm a referee in my spare time.
Yep, you just need the credentials. You'll be ready to go.
I need a shirt, actually, and a whistle. And the all black
well, you
sneakers
know the referees,
also.
they'll hook you up.
Yeah, they will. But they always wear an all black sneaker. That's something I don't have.
So the stoppage in play, and now Greece and coming in. Greece will maintain possession. So Tiriu putting the pressure on. 13 on the shot clock. Spanu catches in the right corner. And she feeds Fasula down low, and Bestagno got tied up a little bit there with Fasula. Came down with the basketball, and now Cheche Zandalicini is fouled by Sotoriu. Ekaterina's been along in this FIBA Women's EuroBasket for a long time, and Zandalicini wanted to clear some space there. Carangelo. Over to Pan. Here's Andre. Wow, she was so impressive in the last game, and now here she is going right at the Greeks.
Yeah, I'm a fan of Andre, to be honest. She had 10 points in only 17 minutes. They don't play her a lot, but when she does play, she's very effective here.
Great defense by Pan. She's going to go in for the layup. So not a good start for the Greeks. Nicolopoulou, and her pass intercepted by Andre, and she gets it to Carangelo. And I might think we'll see no, we're not going to see a timeout yet from Coach Basil Marinos.
Italy doing a good job.
Sotoriu tried to take it all the way, and
it's her second as well. It's a silly foul. Italy doing a great job running through the passing lanes. That's a frustration foul. But we do see the young Stanford.
Yeah, Bozgana, she's coming in. Here's Andre when she was so powerful putting it on the deck. Look at that. And she has the benefit of competing in practice every day with, well, most days with Sandrine Gruda.
That's a tough ask, isn't it?
Now, Bozgana is a fascinating player to watch, number 5 for Greece. And it's interesting that she's come in early, not just because of the Sotoriu, but the first off the bench. Good defense there by the former Robert Morris star, Nikki Stavrom. Stamilambro, Nikki Stamilambro. Robert Morris in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the great city.
Yeah, we had a nice chat with her before the game. Players are really very friendly.
Accessible.
Yeah.
Spano actually went to Robert Morris as well. Here goes Carangelo, another turnover. Pestagno blocked. And that's why Bosgana is interesting. I mean, she has got good size at point guard. 1.88 meters in height, that's 6 feet 2 inches. She's 17. Obviously raised eyebrows playing for Greece in the youth tournaments. Carangelo misses. There's Pan with the rebound, Spano, and then finally Bosgana. Nicolopoulou up to Stamilambro, brings a little bit of rain from the Steel City.
I like what you did there, Jeff.
Andre, baseline, blocked by Bosgana. Spanu. Tough move, but Pestagno held her ground, and Spanu, she was there. She just needed to finish.
Yeah, just shot that shot a little short in front of the rim.
Oh boy, Cheche Zandalicini goes down, the contact. Fasula rebounds it quickly to Nicolopoulou. Open floor opportunity. Decides to pull it back out. Spano drives in, scores with the left hand, and we thought that it was going to be Greece that might have to get an early timeout. But Coach Mazzolarinos didn't use it, and now I'm starting to wonder if Lino Lardo might have to burn a timeout. The Italian coach. Stamilambro with the foul.
Sorry, Jeff, it's quite a fast physical game, isn't it? Quite up and down. I told you they're pretty match up, pretty even with these teams right now. Got inside to Andre here. Spanu taking her sweet time. Nice finish around the rim. Good start for both teams. Zandrazzini, nice drive and soft touch. And she gets herself on the board. No doubt it won't be the last time we see her. She's instant offense.
Bosgana into the paint. Fasula had good position there, but didn't really box out, and Pestagno was able to hit the ball away. Francesca Pan. Long rebound to Andre. Carangelo. Andre, another rebound. Turns and puts it up and in. Carangelo with a reach and a foul. Stamilambro gets it to Nicolopoulou. Stamilambro, will it be her second three? Off to the left, but Spanu there decides not to go right back up. Then she takes it back in. Oh boy, tough. They call traveling.
Very unfortunate for Spanu there. Nice little rebound and put back. But travel. And Italy's ball.
Pad to Andre. Carangelo, good. Well, she's been a difference maker for Italy from the arc. That takes the lead up to 13-5, and Greece called timeout.
Yeah, nice three there. She sees the defense go under, and she's wide open. Good screen also, Andre, as we listen in to the Greek timeout.
Αν πάει μέχρι μέσα την αλλάζει. Εντάξει, οκ. Θέλω να μείνεις με την ψηλή είτε να μην την πάρεις να είσαι κοντά στο rebound. Να κάνεις box out. Την επίθεση πρέπει να παίξουμε. Κοσκανά, πολύ ωραία. Μου πήρες κεντρικό. Έφερες παίκτη. Δεν την βάλα έξω τώρα. Είναι αυτό τώρα που πάει να σουτ. Έλα, πάμε να παίξουμε και πάλι τέσσερα.
Well, when you are in Greece's situation and Italy jump out to a 13-5 lead, it just makes what was already a tough job even tougher. Greece basically need to win by at least 16 points if they're going to advance to the qualification to the quarterfinals. And now they have to overcome, first of all, the 8-point deficit in this game and then win by 16. So
it's a tough ask.
It's a tough ask.
Yeah.
Is it impossible? Of course not. But
good little stat line there for Andre. 4 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds. 4-4-4. I would like to see Fasoulas, Jeff, get involved here. Number 34 for Greece.
Well, she's got Kubai in there now, and that doesn't make life any easier. Stamalambro, nice little runner, but Fasula was already running back on defense. She wasn't going for the rebound. Nobody crashed the boards. Zandalicini, count it! Another one for Chichi. Chiching.
Cash money, that's for sure.
Stamalambro.
Pan with the rebound.
Pass batted by Nicolopoulou, but Italy has it again. Cecilia Zandalicini gets down low over to Kubai. So another rebound for Andre.
Andre's everywhere, isn't she? Just kind of hunting down the ball.
Yep, they're doubling up on the rebounds right now. Andre.
That's 5, hey?
4 points, 4 rebounds,
4
3
rebounds.
assists.
I don't
1
think they
steal.
added that one.
She is their highest rated player
On the team right now?
Right now, efficiency-wise. And that was Cecilia Zandalicini's 3. Kubai just kind of flung that one up there. Spanu gets it to Fasula. Oh, nice turn by Fasula.
See, that's kind of what I want to see more. She's so productive. She's very efficient down low.
Yeah, she had a difficult game last time out against Serbia, but in the first meeting against Montenegro, she was
on fire.
Almost unstoppable.
Yeah, she had 21 points.
Pan. Fasula. The daughter of the Greek legend, Paniatis Fasoulas. Spanu. And Spanu has it knocked out of her hands. And that's one of those mistakes, again, where if you are the Greece coach, you might end up having even more gray hair.
Yes. He's definitely a silver fox, isn't he? He's your cousin for sure, Jeff. But either way, that's a poor turnover, 5-second violation there. And Italy's ball once again.
Well, the ball rattles in from Pena, so she comes in and drills it. Fasula.
Foul down below. A push, referee says, on Kubaj, but tough down there actually. Andre, fantastic minutes as she gets subbed out. 4 rebounds and 4 points.
Yeah, Cheche joins her. Beatrice Atturi in the game.
Like for like here, even hairstyles. They're very, very athletic and physical and very fast.
And another basket for the Greeks. Well, they're trying to make some progress here, making some inroads. Pene. Romeo in the game as well. Here's Kubai. Baseline sealed. Beatrice Atturi over to Romeo. From the arc. Good! How about that?
Romeo. Shot clock running down, and no doubt, step back 3.
Oh, nice drive down low, Bozgana.
Bozgana has definitely a bright future, Jeff. Can't wait to see what happens with her career.
Beatrice Atturi.
Romeo there for the rebound, but good hustle.
Yep, Stamilambro takes it away. Pablo Polo felt the double team coming. Stamilambro, how about that? Nikki Stamilambro coming out to play.
It's a 5th point.
Spurned the shooting practice to talk to us, and look what it's done. She's already got 7.
Hey.
Obviously, you know, I'm not saying anything, but you're probably rubbing off some of your good luck on her. Romeo. Kubai. And now the Greeks force a 24 shot clock violation against Italy.
No, end of the...
Oh, sorry, the end of the quarter.
Jeff.
I was stuck on something else.
No,
We've
okay.
got Italy 21, Greece 13 at the end of 1.
End of the quarter stats here. 6 from 13 from Italy. No free throws, so they're not getting to line for both teams. Hardly any fouls, really. And we'll see the first quarter highlights.
Well, you're right about Andre. She came out like a tower of power for this Italian team and reflected in some of these early moves.
And the steal from Pan there. I like Pan, actually. She looks like she could be a post player, but she has got a great jump shot. She actually is just a tall, physical guard with a nice jump shot. So Italy, you know, have a legit bench. Their starting 5 is solid, and they show they could perform and potentially win against a great like Serbia. So I'm excited for them to keep playing this well and to progress to the next round. Greece, this lady right here, is balling. She did have a lovely chat with us at the beginning of the game, and there she is with the follow through. So second quarter action about to start as we watch the dancers have a good time in the middle. And there, if you don't have your women's EuroBasket live games, download on your phone and get the up-to-date scores of the tournament.
So Stamilambro has, again, done just enough to kind of fuel some hopes for the Greeks. And, I mean, really, they can overcome an 8-point deficit in this game. But, again, they got to win by 16 if they are going to advance.
Ow, Jeff. Just kicking the chair into my knees. I need these, Jeff.
Apologies. Okay, so Bazgana takes the pass and is fouled.
Yes.
I mean, if you think about how good she's going to be at Stanford, I think it's going to work out because she is playing in a tournament with grown women.
Yeah.
And looks like she's up to the part already. Well, three-point shot, no good.
And really, you get such good confidence from these tournaments. And then when you go back to your team in America, as we see a nice little jump shot.
Oh, Pena.
Yeah, I did the same, Jeff. I would play national team in the summer and then go back to America and play with Florida.
Did it make you better?
Yeah, it sure did. The game is faster, physical.
Spanu.
That's tough for Spanu. That's a great little move, spin move.
Pena to the corner. Chanili misses, and Pavlopoulou able to get it before she was hounded. Spanu again, tough shot. And sometimes Spanu might be trying to do a little too much.
Well, we have to pick and choose. We told her at the beginning that she needs to do a bit more, but
yeah. Certainly the pace appears to be favoring the Greeks right now. The game gets a little crazy.
Yes, pretty
fast. Might have some more opportunities.
Stamilambro has got 7, maybe get something going towards her. She's got the hot hand.
Pavlopoulou pulls up.
There's a lid on the rim.
Chanili. Stamilambro with another rebound. Here she is, and I think she was perhaps a tad fortunate to get a foul called there on Kubai.
But either way, she's still being aggressive,
yeah.
Something to the rim, and like I said, she's their hot hand right now with 7 points, excuse me.
You saw Pena, she hits this shot.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're going to see a reaction, but she gives a big push after it goes in. No, we're not going to see it. Kubai goes out.
Kubai is one of the playing at Georgia Tech. She also is going back to America after this summer, so.
Yep, she's decided because of what happened with the pandemic as Keys comes in for her.
She's going to play the 1 more year, yeah.
Yeah, players are granted an extra year of eligibility, and she decided to take it. I'm sure she would have been snapped up by anyone, many professional teams in Europe if she'd made herself available. Stamilambro, good minutes from her, so she goes out of the game. Nicolopoulou in, along with Kiela, Pavlopoulou, Spanu, and Bozgana. Chanili left wide open. She gets it over to Pena. And there she is. That's what she's known for, folks. Pena.
Key is asking for the hold, but foul on her as her and Spanu fight for the rebound. Goes in Spanu's favor. Let's have a look. Both hugging each other.
Keys forcing the turnover, but Nicolopoulou then reaches in and takes it away from Beatrice Atura.
think they're asking for the clock, I'm not sure. Had possession is what they're saying. Let's have a see what she calls. 21 seconds, I guess, on the clock.
While this is going on here, Zania, in Strasbourg, where the other group phase games are being played in France, Croatia, and the Czech Republic battling it out with the winner advancing to the qualification for the quarterfinals. Yeah, and that's a tight game.
What score is that, Jeff? Let me know when you get it. Nice little move.
29-25 Croatia.
Okay.
So, Romeo over to Beatrice Atura. Goes off one leg, 1 foot rather. Key's guilty of a hold on Fasula.
That's 2 quick fouls for Key, as coach is saying, hey, what are you doing? We don't want that.
I think the big question for Italy is, again, we talked about at the beginning of the game. Were they for real when we watched them play against Serbia? They weren't quite as sharp against, was it in their last game against Montenegro?
Yeah, they played Montenegro, but won that game.
But they still won it convincingly. And today they're against Greece, and you would think that they would be able to take them apart. But Greece are giving a good account of themselves with Fasula, Mariella Fasula.
But even though Greece has lost both of their games, they have played very tough and hard till the very end. So I knew that was going to happen.
They were just overmatched against Serbia, but against Montenegro, they were in it. They were in it to win it.
But they still played hard till the very end with Serbia, you know?
Yeah.
And that's the Greek way. There we see a foul down low.
Yeah, Tiela really did make some contact there with Keys, so she's going to go out. And Bestagno comes back in, and you know the first 4 letters of Bestagno's name.
Best.
There you go.
In the game.
Bestagno. Pena hit a huge three-pointer. Excuse me, a three-point play against Montenegro when the game was very difficult. Really kind of put Italy on their way, I felt. Soteriou. And the ball stolen away by Cinilli. Out to Romeo. Bestagno, bounce pass, wonderful play by the Italian big.
And great team basketball there by Italy, as you see the turnover. Great hands, but down this end, Romeo had the ball, passed it into the post movement, and you know, good team basketball, and ultimately they get a trip to the line.
So they're gonna have a look. We'll be quiet and hear what they have to say.
Go with normal speed, please. Yes. So it's not natural, it's not a basketball move. Go, yeah, stop. So 2 hands on the hips. 2 shots, unsportsmanlike foul, upgraded to unsportsmanlike foul, 26. 2 shots, 0. Okay. Unsportsmanlike foul, 2 shots. There.
Well, there you see the referees using the technology given to them, and very quick, sharp to the point. I love it. It's an unsportsmanlike foul, and that means she did not play the basketball and grabbed her arms. So she will get 2 free shots and the possession back.
And Beatrice Atura capitalizes. So it goes to a back to an 11-point lead, and they will maintain possession. Here's Romeo, that time a little bit off to the right. So to Rio.
7 on the clock.
Nicolopoulou, Seneke. Going to South Florida and showing why she's got a spot on that team. She's had some good moments.
She has, actually.
Romeo. Oh, that was a tough finish with her left hand. Seneke, 21 years of age. And the ball goes out of bounds.
Substitution for Italy. Deborah Carabello and Cecilia Santarafini and Atila.
Here's Seneke again. She's pulling up and showing us her thing. Too much time for Greece. They got to be in a little bit more of a rush.
Yeah, and also Fashula is working so hard down low, and she's saying please. And you know, you start to get fed up if you're working so hard down low and your team isn't passing it to you. That is one of your top scorers of this tournament so far, and she's had hardly any touches, Jeff.
Carangelo pulls up. And the foul on Seneke. Seneke started 17 games in South Florida, averaged about 24 minutes per game, and 13.6 points.
Nice.
So yeah,
she plays a fair amount. That's nice. What is she?
I mean, the key is to play, isn't it?
Yeah,
when you
sure.
go over there.
You hope so. You don't want to ride the bench like the bus is coming, Jeff.
I think she's going to be a sophomore. Zandalicini and Cheche does it.
A sophomore at 21. Fair enough. I mean, I was an older player.
She went to the Hellenic College of Thessaloniki.
Oh, okay. Here's
a drive, and Zandalicini. Oh, what a pass that was. Goodness gracious me, are you kidding me? Wonderful. First of all, you're not going to catch Carangelo once she's up ahead. But it was such a sweet pass from Cheche.
Right on the money. Look at this.
Look at this. Two-handed chest pass. Carangelo, okay, she fell down, but at least she got the 2 points, and Cheche got the assist.
And Greece call a timeout before this gets out of hand.
Πάλι 4, κεφάλι 5 και κεφάλι 1. Μέσα σε κεφάλι 5 έρχεται ευκαιρία να βάλει την μπάλα μέσα. Έχει βάλει καλή θέση. Να κάνει το πιτάο η Μαρκέλα και βγαίνει εδώ επάνω. Η μπάλα είναι για παρέα στο 4 εδώ. Αν δεν το...
Well, we know that Zandalicini is going to come out and hurt you, but not just with the shooting. We saw her with that brilliant pass up the floor. Romeo is just instant offense. Plenty of weapons for Lino Lardo. Italy, 32 points, 4-12 from 3. I think that's acceptable.
And I think now minus 1 one player, 11 players have played for Italy right now. So they're emptying out their bench. Everyone's getting good solid minutes in their legs. Because no doubt later on in this tournament, you never know who needs to step up.
Yeah, De Preto still needs to come in, but she'll get some minutes, I would imagine. Spanu gets down the baseline. Nicolopolo, Fasula with the pick, and then she rolls. Spanu steps back from the arc. Good job, Fasula, despite being boxed out. Was able to get those arms extended. I'll tell you what, with Pan, you know, showing her she's got great size.
Yeah, she does. That's what I was saying. She could be a post.
Yeah,
but she's a guard.
3.
Yeah.
And then the push on Carangelo.
And I think she plays in the EuroLeague as well, Pan. So definitely some great experience under her belt. And yeah, good solid 5 on the floor for Italy right now. But one of the young'uns, she's definitely a sophomore at South Florida, showing her moves today as she goes to the free throw line. Hits the first.
She's actually another former Georgia Tech player like Kubai.
Oh, okay. Pan is, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Interesting.
So the ball goes out of bounds. And here come the Italians once again. Yeah, she was with the Venezia. I think they made it to the Euro Cup women final here in Valencia. Pistagno, boy, that was a sweet move, but it was great help by Sotorio. So, you know, talking about team players that were with their national teams back in 2010, Sotorio was with Greece, so she's certainly a connection to that exciting era of this Greek team, as was Artemis Spanu at that time. So
yeah, they've both been
those two guys, those two girls rather.
They've both been on this team for quite some time. I remember I've played the Greeks in Greece actually, and Multi just went off on us. And
yeah, Multi's type of player where you don't even have to say her first name. Everybody knows her.
Yeah.
Good job, Fasula. Back to an 11-point game. Good pass to Andre from Zandalicini, who's decided to become the provider. Senike lost it. The ball goes to Spanu. Over the top of the key, Nicolopolo wide open. She's got all the moves, doesn't she, Nicolopolo? But all credit to Spanu there for spotting her. Senike called for the foul on Carangelo.
Yeah, nice little swing pass, I guess, by Spanu. Found her. Spanu is a very, very good player and very friendly. We have nice chats before the game, and great woman, to be honest.
Yeah, teams, when they go up against Greece, they think they're going to have their own way, but then she throws a Spanu in the works.
You can't help yourself, can you, Jeff? And I love it.
Cheche. Spanu hands it off. Nicolopolo, this time guarded closely by Cecilia. Soteriou. Spanu right on target. Ooh, looked like that was in. Maybe the follow through wasn't there. What do you think?
No, follow through's there. Too much spin on the ball. In and out. That's it's only Spanu's first, that's okay. But they are over the limit. Both teams are over the limit now. Actually, with that foul, you can see the 5 red lights under the score on your screen. That means from now on, for this last minute and 10 seconds, every foul, the teams will go to the free throw line.
So Bestagno gets it to drop. That's why she's the best, Stagno. And here comes Spanu. A minute remaining in the first half. Kubai back in. Spanu goes to work.
No foul, okay. 5 on 4.
Pan, wide open, good. And now Spanu turns it over, Bestagno to Pan. And great, look at it, the Italy hustle down the floor. Not a good sequence for Spanu. Here she is. Oh boy, she did get fouled though by Kubai. It just wasn't noticed. So that was unfortunate for her. And of course she went down.
Yeah, and then it was a 5 on 4
Italy went
break.
down, and Francesca Pan got the 3. And here they are. Now the other turnover was her fault.
Yeah.
And but those are the breaks. 17 points now, the advantage. Alexandri gets in, and a little out of control there.
Hey, listen to this one. And she gets flattened like a frying pan, no?
Yes, yes.
Well done for Pan there, putting her body on the line, takes the charge.
Pan's played a lot of minutes.
She has. 3 on the clock.
Here we go. Romeo got it off in time. So that's it. And Italy made some resistance, but they ended up opening up a nice little lead at the end of the first half, 41-24 over Greece.
And we'll start to see our second quarter stats, no doubt, very soon. Great first half, I think, team effort from Italy. Everyone pretty much played in solid minutes. And there for Italy, 100% from the line, which is great. 10 from 25, 40% shooting. 5 from 13, not too bad. But Greece here losing the rebounding battle, 22-17. Steals 7 for Italy, no doubt they've scored on that. And then there you see the top scorers of the first half. Fasciulas only with 5. For me, she is getting a little bit frustrated, and she's working very, very hard, as we'll see the first half best plays, highlights. But for me, I think they try and go back inside. Andre was sensational from the get-go, as you see this nice long lean layup to the rim. Yeah. You don't worry, I'll talk over here, Jeff. You enjoy your snack, I got you. I'm always here for you, as we saw Pan was unbelievable. I think she's got a nice little, how old is she, sorry, when you?
24.
Oh, she is pretty young.
Aren't
still.
you impressed?
Yeah.
That I didn't even have to look.
Yeah, she's 24, thank you. I'm impressed with Pan. Can put it on the floor, can defend the point guard, can defend the post, has a nice jump shot, nice release. She's a rising star for sure, but what I'm impressed with Italy is a team game. They're all playing very, very well, having each other's backs, but this lady here, number 4, also, she's had a great few minutes for Greece. She has 9 points. And so, yeah, so, I mean, unfortunately for Greece, this has been a tough tournament for them. They haven't played, you know, great, but no doubt they'll fight till the very end in this second quarter.
I think, you know, we got to be honest, and you know, Greece were a little bit overmatched here. They, again, had to win by 18 in their last qualifying game just to make it to the FIBA Women's EuroBasket. And I think you also have to highlight that while they do have some veterans in the team, they've got some youngsters who, some of them have yet to even go to college, you know, like Bozgana. Now imagine how good she's going to be next summer and then 2 summers. I mean, you know what it's like. I'm guessing that after you left, you know, you played it for the Florida Gators, right?
Yeah.
Was it the Lady Gators or just the Gators?
Just the Gators.
And by the time you left, you're a much better player.
Yeah, for sure, that experience, but then also the double experience of in the summer with these tournaments, you know, playing with your national team and then going and returning to play with America. The 2 different styles, there's 2 different types of games in America and in Europe, and no doubt with the experience. And, you know, Greece is going to their bench, and these young players are getting the opportunities, getting the minutes, learning from this, and it's the only way is up. So no doubt Greece has kind of been overwhelmed in this team, but they're young. And we'll look forward to seeing them later on in the future, to be honest.
Skip pass, telegraph that. From Mestag, difficult pass. Look at this offense, and Delaire. This is the kind of basketball we've become accustomed to watching from Belgium over the past few years.
Driving in, and Romanova gets swatted out of bounds by Vermayinka.
Great timing for Vermayinka there.
She will be thinking twice before she drives in there against Vermayinka.
Duché pushing it. She finds Joannes. Joannes goes baseline, little step back. I'm not really sure what more Borakova could have done defensively.
All right. It is a massive task. It's a mountain. Hildebrandt swatted out of bounds by Indoor.
Upstairs, another top play, please. Block City, get out of here.
Well, start of the second quarter here in Strasbourg, France. Belgium taking on Slovenia. What a big-time block by Linskens. Look at that. Oh, that was how far can I hit the ball away.
first half we did very well, okay? We keep the great defense, okay? We share the ball each other, it's good. But we can improve a lot. Now we have to keep our focus and concentration because Greece, they don't give up, never. And this I talk with my players. But it is important to keep this intensity. This is our team. Okay?
I see you looking at the stat sheet. What do you want to improve in the second half?
Nothing. Maybe less turnovers, but we have less turnovers. We shoot very well. Maybe we can take some other rebounds, offense rebound, but the number is good.
Thank you. Good luck for the second half. Okay, coach. Down 17 at halftime. How can you use that second half to not only come back in this game, but it's also grow as a team and learn from it?
We have to see each quarter differently. First of all, start from the third quarter, play better. Then if we can manage to put the lead less than 10 points, and then if we can do it in the fourth quarter. We have to move the ball faster in offense, be more aggressive, and for sure control more the rebounds, because one more game we have issues on rebounding.
Yeah, like the game against Serbia also, you're turning the ball over maybe too much.
Yes, you know, we are a young team. We have players that we need them to learn from all this and be better the next time we are here.
Thank you. Good luck for the second half.
Ok, se blocchi vuol dire che ce l'abbiamo. Franci dopo il blocco tieni fuori. Perciò tu hai o Franci o Cecilia o Francesca. D'accordo? Francesca, ti sei?
Well, he said it all, didn't he? I mean, there's Marco Crespi. I think the reality is setting in that his team is going to go up against Italy, the team he used to coach at the last FIBA Women's EuroBasket.
Interesting.
But yeah, so
the Italian coach there, he did say, hey, I told my team at halftime we cannot relax. Greece is known for fighting till the very end, so let's play a solid second half here, because he knows from the Greek style that they're going to fight till the very end, and so they should.
And I thought what Greece coach Vasileios Mazlarinos had to say was quite good and revealing as well. When he was asked about his turnovers or their problems with turnovers, he's like, listen, we're playing young players. They're going to make mistakes, but they're going to be better from this experience. Deborah Carangelo, 7 points for Italy. And there is Mazlarinos probably saying, can you believe she asked me that question? Second half action underway. It's Carangelo, who we just highlighted, with the basketball. Both she and Penna leading it with 7 points. And Andre, who started like a house on fire in the first half, scores to go to 8 points, which is a team high. She also has 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal. So she's having yet another solid game. Nikolapoulou able to get it to Spanu. Now she gets over to Sotiriou. Boy, that was a great rebound. Look at that. Oh, Stamilambro did the hard bit and then missed the layup.
Yeah, and she's angry with herself because she knows you can't get an easier shot than that. But Stamilambro is playing some really solid minutes. But there she is on camera for Greece. She's doing very, very well. She has also 9 points to go with that.
Now 25 years of age, Stamilambro. I would have thought it was Prue. Here we go. And she puts it up, and Andre rebounds it.
She could be on target for a double-double today, Jeff. She's at 6 rebounds.
8.6 rebounds. Here's Pan.
See, a nice jump shot for Pan. Looks
yeah, that's what she's known for.
Yeah, it looks comfortable, it looks good. I like it.
Bozgana, wow. Makes the taste buds salivate.
Yeah.
If you are a fan of the Greeks, seeing the possibilities in the years ahead. Cece Zandalasini in a little bit of a miscommunication there. Nikolapoulou pulls up and gets it to go.
Well, that's what coach was talking about. They're not going to go away. They are going to fight till the very end.
Cheche Zandalasini takes a tough shot. Andre gets another rebound. Pan wide open, short. And look at Bosgana up ahead to Stamalambro, who races in and scores with her favorite right hand. And that gets it back to a 15-point deficit.
And coach has seen enough timeout to tell them, I told you this at halftime, guys. They're not going to go away. Here they go, full speed layup. Easy money for Greece. Here they come, Jeff.
They are.
Se chiami giallo avanti devi essere alta, eri a 1 metro di distanza, piuttosto chiami cambio, va bene? Non siamo né reattive né niente, diamoci una svegliata. Vai, 1, 2, 3.
You know, going back to that point, as we talk about the Greeks and what their future holds, I mean, we all know, you know, the basketball world is his eyes on the Greek freak, as you were telling me earlier.
Yeah. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, and we're excited to see how he's playing in the NBA. But, you know, look at that. Boy, Andre has just been terrific as we look at these highlights from Italy. So I guess we should probably be speaking about them. But just to illustrate what Coach Mazzolarinos was talking about, the core of his team, 17-year-old Bosgana, 24-year-old Luca, 18-year-old Anastasio Polo, 21 Seneke,
yes,
23 years old Fasula. So, you know, there's a good young nucleus or nucleus of players that can be really do something well with this Greek team.
Yeah.
And help them improve.
Some really good grassroots coming up, and you know, like we've talked about before, just solid minutes. Also, this experience, you can't really, you know, take for granted how good this tournament is, and to play solid minutes against a good, you know, Italian team, Serbian team, all of that really helps your IQ and your experience in this game.
And Montenegro as well. Here's Pan, turns. And the drive, and Pan, rather, Andre is going to the line where she's got 7 rebounds now to go with her 8 points.
Yeah, and they both just collide here. And big hit for both of them as they kind of come up grimacing.
You know, the majority of these players that the Greeks are going up against in this tournament are pros. They play for big teams. And they have played at multiple FIBA Women's EuroBaskets, FIBA Women's Basketball World Cups, and also some of them have played at Olympic Games. So, yeah, the experience is priceless. Stamalambro gets it inside to Spanu. Goodness me.
And talking about that experience there.
The Robert Morris connection.
Yeah, there you go. An experienced Spanu there, uses her body. Look at this, seals off Zandalasini, nice finish. And earns herself for an and one. Old school 3-point play. Or old fashioned, I guess, whatever you would like to say. She hits it. Nice. They're not going away.
The one thing you can never do in a FIBA Women's EuroBasket is you can never underestimate an opponent. The ball goes into the corner. And Nikolapoulou goes behind her back and is able to hold on to it. Stamilambro, she didn't hesitate. Soteriou in good position, fouled from behind by Andre.
That's Andre's third foul, Jeff, so she's okay, but she can't pick up any more.
Goes out, ball's gonna get it! How about that for the Cardinal? Yeah! Is she looking like the real deal or what?
She sure is. She is ready. She's played some really good minutes for Greece this game. And to steal right here.
Oh, and unsportsmanlike as well on Francesca Pan. She's up for it. And don't tell me these good vibes that the Greeks are feeling are not going to help them with their own teams whenever they go, for her, in her case Stanford, but also for this Greece national team moving forward. Nikolapoulou doing her best imitation of the referee, and then that was of course the three-pointer that Bozgana hit. And it's no wonder that Tara Vandiver, who just went into the FIBA Hall of Fame as the coach at Stanford, wanted her. The only thing is maybe she got a little too excited, has now missed her free throw. And if you're Italy, you know, you want to get back to normal here. You want to start playing well going into this next phase of the tournament. Well, the moment was too big for her. She missed both.
But the thing is, at halftime, Italy knew this. He talked about it. Head coach said, hey, they do not go away. This isn't something new. They've played like this the whole tournament, and here they are, proving him right.
Stamilambro to Bozgana. Nikolapoulou fakes the pass, drives in. So it's an interesting five. Fasula's not out there right now, but maybe a little bit quicker Greek team helping him in this case. Spanu plays in the low post. Oh, look at the handoff there. And Bestagno, nobody there to stop her.
Zandolini is doing a great job bringing the defense to her, and just nice little pocket pass off to her team.
Soteriou for three, the veteran. That connection to the past. That great era of Greek women's basketball that made it to the FIBA Women's Basketball World Cup in 2010. Soteriou strikes from deep. Now, Cheche Zandolini, stolen by Soteriou. And here she comes again. Chinili chases back. Soteriou misses. Bozgana there for the follow. And the Greeks are learning, hey, we play good defense, make good decisions. This is what happens.
6-point game.
Forcing Italy to call a timeout.
Wow, we saw that lead. Poof. We're listening to the Italian timeout.
Giochiamo, abbiamo preso canestro, giochiamo. Che cosa dobbiamo fare? Ragazzi, non va bene, non siamo noi. Siamo in questo momento presuntuosi, ok? E non ce lo possiamo permettere. Mettiamo giusto cazzo di culo e difendiamo, usciamo tutte per 5 falli e difendiamo. Non me ne frega un cazzo di quello che succede di là. Va bene? Pensiamo a fare i palleggini, abbiamo perso 5 palloni di fila. Difendiamo! Forza!
Well, I don't speak Italian, but difendano, I guess, something like that, is defense, please. He's upset, you know. He discussed it, he talked about it at halftime, he prepped his team, and they have not come out in this third quarter the same way they did in the first. So they've let the Greeks get a little momentum, and they're back in the game, Jeff. So we got a good one on our hands, which I'm happy about.
We do indeed. And Good defense coming from behind. I think Italy have their work cut out for them. Regardless, you know, Greece, remember, they need to win this game by 16 points to pip the Italians to the qualification for the quarterfinal spot. Zandalicini. And now here we go. And the drive and the basket is good.
She is quick out the gate, isn't she, Jeff? Wow. Looking like she's doing a 100-meter sprint.
Colangelo. Just a 4-point lead for the Italians. And Bastagno. Good, strong move. Boy, they had to work. Bastagno rattles it in. I mean, this is where if I'm Coach Lino Lardo, I want to see some defense, some intense defense. Bastagno, or Boscana rather. And Stavrolambrou loses it and is fouled by Colangelo. One of the better phases of this FIBA Women's EuroBasket is being played right now by Greece on their trip. Sotorio goes out. Diela back in. Joanna, Diela. Stavrolambrou fouled while attempting the three by Bastagno. I think she was shooting a three.
She's got 13 points here. She takes a trip to the line. And
yep,
she is.
That was a three.
Yep.
It's one of those things, isn't it? You know, you see it every game now.
What?
A shooter behind the arc getting fouled. But the problem is the shooters are so good these days, you have to get out and get a hand in the face or else they're going to make the shot.
Yeah, and what it is, Jeff, is that just because you're running out so fast, your momentum is taking you forward, and they're really protecting the shooter to protect that space around them so they can land safely. You know, a lot of accidents are happening like that, so that's a big emphasis for the referees. As she misses the second, she gets one more. 2 from 3.
You know what I like about her more than anything,
Yeah.
Stavrolambrou? She's got some moxie.
Somewhat.
Moxie.
Oh.
She's got some strong character.
Yeah.
She's like ready. She could be playing the USA right now. She wouldn't mind. Here's Chinili.
That's tough. I think that's on Spanu holding as she's rebounding the ball. I think that is Spanu's third. Sure is.
3-point shot. Hannah not there. Good quick tap over to Boscana. And Greece with another opportunity. If they score here, it'll be the closest they've been since the first half. And nice little touch pass out to Boscana by Spanu. Oh boy, Spanu traveled. Looked like she just blew past her.
Oh, that is disappointing. I'm not sure if that's a travel. This is my only doubt with our friends. I would love to have a look at that. I'm not sure. She swung the ball through.
She made the right decision, that's for sure. To try to go past Bastagno.
Whatever. Anyway, we move on. 5-point game.
Oh, Romeo left wide open. They live to tell the tale, Greece. Boscana with the rebound. She's going to end up with a nice stat line today as well. She's got 9 points, 5 rebounds, a couple of assists. Here's Spanu, keeps it low. Oh boy, what a nice shift back, but then she just missed. $1 million move, 5-cent finish. Into the corner it goes. Pena for 3. Well, she has the big shots. Comes up at the right time, and that was definitely a big time for Italy, as they have really had to battle here against Greece. Good read, Nicolapoulou back to Spano. No look pass into the corner. Diela from the baseline. Mazarinos, I'm not sure that was the shot that he wanted in the end. Just because she was open for a second doesn't mean you have to take it. Or maybe he was just frustrated that she missed it.
And with this foul puts Greece over the line. Nicolapoulou. Both teams now with the red filled up under the score there. Each team will now go to the free throw line every foul.
So if I'm Greece right now,
I'm going to the basket every time.
I'm going to the basket, or I'm trying to get it to Fasula. Or if I'm Fasula, I'm ready for them coming to the basket, and I'm cleaning up the mess if they miss the shot.
Yeah.
Alambro gets it across midcourt. Nice pick. And they just called a dive, a technical on Beatrice Atura for snapping her head back like she had had too much contact. No hesitation whatsoever from the Slovenian referee. Look at this. You like it?
It's either a no call or a warning. I don't know.
It seemed like you had a satisfied look.
I need to speak to my referee friends.
Oh boy, Stamalampro and the Greeks not doing well at the free throw line.
You know what, Jeff? I have appreciated our referee friends, because every time we think we know it all, but it's great because they'll come up to us and explain the rules.
That's right. Refereeing 101. Oh boy, Nicolapoulou misses the layup. A potentially huge trip down the floor goes by the wayside for the Greeks. Pena has her pass intercepted. Look at the hands of this player, Boscana. She is a star in the making. Fasula.
We haven't seen much of Fasula, have we?
She needs to go back into Fasula. Oh! They called the foul on Fasula. What was that? Saying she threw her elbows? I'm with you, Vasileos. I didn't see it. Let's have a look. Oh, well, maybe initially with the right she did, and that's why she called it. Certainly not at the end, but.
That's tough. That's just post play right there.
Well, you're a post player.
I know, so I'm gonna be a post. Nice catch.
Chinili, what a tough catch and shot. Great. Little reaction, and the lead now has gone back to 13 points.
Look at Boscana bring the ball up. Just feels so comfortable. I'm excited for her, Jeff. I can't wait to see her future.
Yeah, I know. It's going to be must-watch TV the next time she's on the court. I'll be curious to see how she's doing.
Gonna have to watch her in Stanford.
You know, a lot of these players, you know, the hope is that the Greek Women's Basketball League gets stronger and that their teams continue to play in Europe. You'd like to see a Greek team eventually in the EuroLeague Women.
Yeah. I know I've played Olympiacos. They were in the Euro Cup. Went to Athens. Pretty good team. We did win, obviously. I was playing, Jeff.
Just a great, you won when you went to Athens. What a great city.
Right, awesome city. And great fans down in Athens as well.
They are. Great. So many great basketball games have been played in Athens. So the final seconds. Ticking off the clock. Oh, excellent read. Stamilambro, and then just could not quite control it. But this is where you see that type of anticipation, steals, fast breaks. That's what you want. You need to have that in your team. And that's what she's bringing to the table. She just couldn't quite control it.
Stamilambro is playing fantastic basketball. I'm really impressed by her. Just solid, and also, as we see.
Yep. 58-47 at the end of 3, Italy on top of Greece.
She came to play today. I didn't know she was going to bring this A game. Here's the end of the quarter. Stats for you.
Look at the free throws for Greece. Those are hurt because they were there.
Yeah, 9 from 15, 60%, and Italy shooting 83%. And we'll just see the top plays of the third quarter. But overall, I think this has been Greece's quarter, in my opinion. They've played very solid down low. They've managed to get some steals and finish, some and ones, put the Italians on the ropes and feel a bit, you know, make coach call a couple timeouts. And
they Greece outscored Italy in that quarter 23-17.
Okay. Yeah. So we're in the last quarter and it's 58-47. So still in reach. It's not too far.
You know, right now the Italian players, they need to be honed in on getting a very good fourth quarter here together and winning comfortably, so they're in the right frame of mind before tomorrow.
Yeah, but also they need to look after the ball. They're kind of just throwing the passes a bit too gingerly or not strong enough, and you know, Greece is running right through those passing lanes and getting quick baskets, and that's the thing. If you want to get back into this game, they're getting layups within 2 to 3 seconds, and that's how you get right back into this game.
So it's a young team. The only player for Greece right now on the court that is 30 or over is Nikolapoulou. They've got the 17-year-old Bosgana's going to inbound the basketball to her. Also, they've got Spano, Fasula, and Stamilambro. And they tried to that was an ill-advised pass, because already you're too far away, and you didn't even come close.
She'll learn from that.
Beatrice threw out the Pena. Wow, such a luxury to have a great shooter like that.
Yeah, big hit right there. She's got a pretty jumper for sure. Nice rotation on the ball.
A little bit more rotation than Dudasova. And she has 13 points now, 3 of 3 from three-point range. Perfect. Pena.
Thank you for that stat, Jeff.
You're welcome. Anything you need, you just ask. Nikolapoulou, look at that. Spano wide open. Good! Anything you can do, I can do better. That was Spano to Pena. Here's Pena again. We know Beatrice can shoot him as well. Romeo's going to get hers. That's a step back 2. Italy definitely not as sharp as they were in the first game against Serbia. Spano falls down. Romeo, oh, goes behind her back. Kubai over to Penne. Penne rather, oh, she's lost perfection. Nicolapoulou. Uh-oh. Stammalambro, count it, the three.
Stammalambro came to play today, Jeff, I love it. Yes, she hits the three in the corner.
She's been electric, 17 points. Look at this, there's no hesitation. And Stammalambro today, 2 of 5 from three-point range, 6 of 12 from the floor, 20 points, plus 19 efficiency. She's got 2-to-1 assist ratio, and she is by far the leading scorer for Greece. Nobody else is in double digits.
Yeah.
Bozgana has 9.
She's going to wish she had a chat with us the 2 games before, eh, Jeff?
She is. With you, anyway.
Yeah.
I know you bring good luck to everybody. I won $1 million last night when I got home.
I tried, Jeff.
I got the news. Thank you very much. Stammalambro this time goes to Fasula. Oh, boy, that was a tough move.
Yes, Fasula. See?
I thought I heard a slap as well.
Everything goes right when you go inside to Fasula. They need a bit more of that action.
Kubai turns. Oh, double dribble. Well, she's complaining that she was fouled on the play. Kubai pushing Fasoulis, and Fasoulis just says, hey, back off, buddy. Uh-oh, she's got to hurry. She's going to get across. She does just in time to Spano. Spano turns, pulls it back out. Chinelli was trying to get the charge. Uh-oh, Stammalambro, good! Goodness gracious, she is capturing the imagination.
Wow, she's feeling it today, Jeff, isn't she?
23 points. Beatrice Artura misses. Romeo. Here comes Nicolapoulou in Greece. She's got to find Stammalambro again. She's as hot as a firecracker. It's going to be goodness me, Bozgana. And we are seeing the potential of Greek women's basketball right before our eyes. It's a 2-point game. Remember, they have to win by 16 points to advance. That is now becoming a distinct possibility. Kubai denied. And this is a real mental challenge right now for Italy. Greece are just playing loose. Stammalambro is just stroking it. So is Bozgana, who's now got 12 points, 23 for Stammalambro. This is Bozgana. Look at that follow through. Goodness me, bringing some rain with that.
Nothing but net. You see that splash. Wow. Italy was right here with Serbia not too long ago, so it'll be interesting to see how they compose themselves in this last 6 minutes.
Pavlopoulou in the game now as well. Spanu, oh, just beautiful how she changed it, and the Greeks have tied it. It's a Greek drama.
Yeah.
What did we expect? It's always a Greek drama at some point in the FIBA Women's EuroBasket. And now Lino Lardo, when he spoke at halftime, you understand. Zandalasini loses it away, and an unsportsmanlike has been called on Cece Zandalasini with 5 minutes and 37 seconds. And Italy are starting to come apart, and she does not accept the hand up from Bozgana. It's kind of like, in a way, the Azzurri have switched off. 2 free throws and possession. The game is tied, 5.5 minutes. Do not think for a moment, folks, that this deficit is insurmountable the way this game is going. And Bozgana can't believe she's missed 3 consecutive free throws.
Well, it's different. You're out there on an island, Jeff, by yourself. When it's a technical foul, nobody's lining up. It's just you and the rim. And she makes the 4th.
Greece have taken the lead.
They sure have, Jeff.
They're 5 3-pointers from getting themselves into the qualification for the quarterfinals.
Well,
it's not impossible.
It's not. They're right in the lead.
They get it to Fasula. She turns. She puts it up. Oh, she had the shot. Goodness me. And look at the coach. Mazzarinos knows that was a huge opportunity. Zandalicini needs to be careful leading. And the reach. And Bozgana, Stamilambro really showing their potential for this women's national team of Greece.
You know what I like about that, Bozgana? You know, we talked about how young she is. Sadly, she's coming out the game, but she's not afraid to take on the big, mighty Zandalicini. She is a top player, and she's going, you know, head to head.
She's Zandalicini from 4 years ago. That's who she is. Here's Zandalicini. She goes baseline. She floats in. Can't get it to drop. And Keys kept the pressure on Fasula, prevented her from getting the rebound. 5:08 remaining. Once it goes past that 5-minute mark, that's when it starts to get really tough for the Greeks. Kubai. Pan, the pass knocked away by Pavlopoulou. The effort is contagious. All of the Greeks now playing their hearts out. Nikolapoulou gets inside. Her pass intercepted by Carangelo. Oh, and an unsportsmanlike has been called on Stamilambro. She must have tripped her. I think at the end of the day, I mean, you're tempted to say, Italy, what are you doing? But you have to applaud the effort by the Greeks.
Yep, unsportsmanlike. Yep, sorry, honey. You didn't play for the ball.
Let's listen. He's going to review it. They can downgrade it if they want.
Go with normal speed, yeah? Okay, stop. When the contact goes. Second, okay, one more. Go on. Okay, stop. So no contact on the oppo. Could you just give me opposite camera? This one.
Yes.
Not play on the ball. Play on the opposite side. So number 4, unsportsmanlike foul. White player number have which number? 2 shots.
Number 30.
Number 5. Okay.
Number 5.
So number. We are going with unsportsmanlike. Unsportsmanlike foul.
I love that they mic up the referee so we can just hear inside of what they're talking about. And we get an inside review.
Yeah, we don't even have to say anything. They just say it all.
Yeah. We just applaud on the sideline right here. Hey, there we are. Can you see us?
Carangelo, well, she takes advantage. She makes the first one.
Yeah.
And the second. I mean, you know, when you fall behind, like Greece have in a game like this, you trail by as many as 21 points, it's always going to be hard to come all the way back. But they did. They came back to take the lead. But then when you have to win by 16, that is an extraordinarily big mountain to climb. Zandalicini, meanwhile, scores just to kind of settle things down for the Azzurri. And she gives them a 3-point lead. 4:47 remaining.
Well, that's who you want to go to if you're Italy. She's a walking bucket as we hear into Greece's timeout.
Αν μας πιέσουν, θα μέχρι να την κατεβάσουμε να παίξουμε free side. Εντάξει, Κατερίνα, αν δεν έχεις, συνέχισε να κάνουμε τον drag. Δώστε μου καλά screen και να είστε επιθετικές, εντάξει. Εντάξει, έχουμε πει στην άμυνα να δώσουμε και ένα φάουλ. Σας παρακαλώ πολύ, χρησιμοποιήστε το, μην δώσουμε πάλι πολλές γκολ φάουλ. Οκ, άιντε πάμε.
Stamalambro has been electric. Look at this. Here she is. Just forget the unsportsmanlike that she just committed. She scores. She gets ahead on the break. Here she is hitting a three-pointer. Here she is again from the wing. And that young lady right there has been, the only word that I can describe is electric. She has been electric today. And she's got 23 points, 3 of 6 from deep, 7 of 13 overall, couple of steals, plus 23 efficiency. And more than anything else, if you're a Greek basketball fan, you're like, wow, I've got to get out and watch this team. It's got this player called Stamalambro. They've got this player called Bozgana. This team has some potential. Not a good foul by Carangelo stopping the clock, although Italy actually, it doesn't matter because they've still got a few. Oh, Fasula looks a bit upset. I don't know if it's because she's come out of the game. They've still got a few more fouls to commit before they're over the limit.
Stamalambro with the ball here.
Stamalambro, boy, that was going in and it came out. Here comes the Italians. Italy, again, they want to finish strong. Stepping back, she passes to Kubai. Good hand, Soteriou. Spanu gets it to the guard. Nikolapoulou goes behind the back. Soteriou wide open for three. Pan anticipating the defense. Gets it back over to Carangelo. Italy able to take some more time off the clock. Keys to Kubai. Whips it over to Zandalasini! And she starts to move back into the center stage.
Big time players make big time shots. Jeff.
Absolutely. Talking about yourself, obviously.
Obviously. Who else was I talking about? No, that lady there on your screen, number 9, just having a chat. Cheche, look at this. Pretty follow through. Nothing but net, which was great. They needed that one just to.
Spanu for three. I just wonder, the only issue I have with Coach Lardo is maybe, did he leave Zandalasini out too long before he brought her back in? Anyway, Carangelo drives in. Look at that great rebound. And a foul called. You know, the Greeks, perhaps the size factor there. We know what type of tenacious rebounder Keys is. Soteriou picks up her 4th. Look at this Spanu 3.
13 points for Spanu.
Been such a great player for Greece, Soteriou, over the years. And has played in so many tight games as well. So many unlikely comebacks. Now Fasula back in for Soteriou. Soteriou must have been received some unwanted attention in the face. She keeps holding like she's been hit. Here we go, Spanu. Here's Fasula. She goes to work. She goes under, can't get it to go. Good move, just got to finish. Carangelo, long rebound. Pavlopoulou. I think at bare minimum, even if they don't come all the way back and win it by 16, they would still like to win the game, just to at least get the taste of victory and to leave. But regardless, as they call the offensive foul, Spain watching some of this game. I didn't see Astu Endur, did you?
No, not yet. She's not out here yet. Maybe warming up in the back. They're the next game. And they will play Slovakia.
And fouling on the jump shot, Zandalicini. So Zandalicini has got 10 points, 6 assists. And always probably the leading contender for Italy to make the all-tournament team, depending on how well they do and how far they go.
Mm-hmm.
Makes 1 of 2, although I would suggest Andre has been pretty. I mean, but what a luxury to have Keys coming off the bench. I mean, that's just.
We forgot about her, didn't we?
No, she's maybe he's saving her. Because I'll tell you what, Serbia were glad when that game was over because she was outstanding. Here is the dump to Fasula.
Yeah, she's having a tough evening. She had a tough game as well against Serbia, only 4 points. And Andre hasn't made a comeback in the second half either, really. She started, but not in the fourth.
Is that a prayer?
Yeah.
Almost. Pavlopoulou with the rebound. And the answer is to get it to Spanu in the corner. And basketball goes back to the Italians. Greece have given everything. And now with 52.5 seconds left and down by 6 points. Remember, they did come all the way back from 21 points to take the lead. They're trailing by 6, and they're going to need to do something special here if they're going to get the win. Quick pass, Keys. So the game has gotten away from Greece here right at the end. The last 4 minutes have been all Italy and all that good work, but again, it's a process, and that's what you have to remember if you're Greek. It is a process.
It is a process, and that's what they just have to keep building on as we've spoke about the young pieces in this team, as we'll just listen in to their timeout real quick.
Περνάς και μένεις εδώ, θα περάσεις, ο άσος μας είναι εδώ. Μαριέλα, θα πεταχτείς, θα πάρεις την μπάλα, εντάξει, θα πάρεις hand-off και θα μου δώσεις γρήγορα pin-down για την Άννα Νίκη. Άννα Νίκη, ανέχεις boom, αλλιώς βάλει την μπάλα στη Μαριέλα. Εδώ όταν περάσει, άλλαξε εσύ απ' την άλλη, αρτέ, εντάξει.
That was a nice stat that just came up as we see Bozgana, who's going to be one of the top Greeks coming up, no doubt, was 31 bench points from Italy. So like we've talked about how deep their bench goes, as we see Zandalicini fly in the air and finish. Great production from the whole 12 players for Italy. And you know what, I'll be happy, and hopefully they can hold this on, because I said that against Serbia and they lost. But if they do come out and win this, they've definitely learned from just 2 games ago how to hold on to a lead and finish a game.
So Carangelo is
Fouled
done,
out.
and that means your pal Romeo comes back in. In fact, she's my pal as well. I like her.
Great girl.
We all like everybody. There's nobody here I don't like, actually. Here we go. The pass and bounce to Fasula. Great thing about the FIBA Women's EuroBasket, you get to meet all these great players. Very exciting moment for them to play in these championships. And Stamilambro misses, and now a foul. And, you know, it's like it's an 8-point deficit. We don't want to lose by any more. At least they will get the basketball back. It's been a battle for Italy, which might help them. You don't want to, you know, you want to be sharp, and maybe they can use this test from Greece to help them as they try to have a successful tournament. Stamilambro, the final seconds ticking off the clock, drives in, gets blocked by Kubai, and Italy are gonna just dribble it out. Well, I'll tell you what, that has to be one of the more entertaining basketball games that I've seen at this FIBA Women's EuroBasket. That was must-see, must-experience stuff. Great effort by Italy. They win it 77-67. Well, there's nothing like it. National team basketball, coming out and playing, seeing the emergence of new stars for the various teams. We've seen it, obviously, with Italy earlier in the tournament, and tonight, really, we saw it with Greece, with Stamilambro, Bazgana, just kind of confirming that she is one of the up-and-comers. And if you want to be the best, you got to beat the best.
That's right, and we see the fourth quarter and last stats of the game there. Free throw line really good to Italy, 19 from 22, shooting 86%. Overall, great rebounding effort, also 41 over 34 of Greece's. Steals 11, pretty even, and 10. And then Pena and our girl here, 23 points.
Stamilambro.
Yeah, she killed it. And hopefully she can build on and feel good. Unfortunately, they will not be going on as we see the best plays of the second half.
Gosh, how do you choose the best from that? I mean, that was all good stuff.
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed that game. I didn't think, well, actually, I talked about Greece's, you know, hard comeback. They don't give up. I've seen that multiple times. That's their style. They're not going to just, you know, give it to you and just fall over. So, you know, congratulations to them. Sadly, they will be going home from here, but there is some young, great grassroots talent coming up in the Greek basketball. So I'll give them a clap because that is well deserved. Well done, ladies. Well done. You're welcome, Spanu. Thank you. And but Italy, let's talk about them because I've said they're going to be top 6 for me. They've figured out how to win a game that teams come back. Greece came back at them and they withstand it, the wave, the storm.
Yeah, you know, from the very first day, you know, we've known that Italy can be one of the best teams. Their biggest battle is to play at their best and not to make mistakes. And you know, there were moments today where perhaps they dropped off a little bit.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, give Greece some credit. You know, so I think it's good that they face challenges like this. You know, we see it in America when you have March Madness and you see teams that perhaps you don't think are going to have a chance, kind of make it dramatic. You know, they come back and all of a sudden you have a big upset and you got to hold it together. So
yeah,
the name of the game is to win and move on, survive.
Yeah, and you're right. And you know what they need to keep learning is because now as they go on to the next stage, teams are going to get better and better, in my opinion. And if you know, drop your head or lose concentration or think you're ahead and it's enough, you're completely wrong. Teams come at you and they do not give up, and especially in the Euros. You know, people are going to fight to the very end. They're fighting for not only themselves and their teams, but for their country. So Italy you know, they could have been at the top of this group and went with three wins. So they have the potential, no doubt. I'm excited for them. They have a fair few things to clean up, but nothing too crazy that they can't fix.
So here we are. The final, it's Italy that end up finishing second and Montenegro third, and Greece coming fourth after today's results. So Serbia goes straight to the quarterfinals, and Italy and Montenegro, they will have games, qualifying games for the quarterfinals. You want drama? We got plenty of it. We just had some. Now it's time to take a breath and get ready for some more. Italy survive a real test against Greece, and they end up prevailing 77-67.